and welcome to Advent Announcements. You know, a lot of us like to get our information in different ways. Some of us like to read, some of us like to see. We don't want to take too much time in worship giving announcements, so we thought we'd try to give you all the news and notes you need in a weekly segment, thus Advent Announcements. First up is baby Emma. Many of you have been praying for baby Emma and asking about how she's doing. Emma Finch, born to Kelly and Adam Finch back in January of this year, has a little hole in her heart that is in need of repair. She went in for surgery and things didn't go as planned. She is okay, but they couldn't completely fix her heart due to some issues. So the parents and doctors are building another plan. There's probably going to be another surgery in around 6 to 9 months. Speaking of babies, we have a good number of them right now, and just this past week, Quinn Marr came into the world. Megan and John Marr joined Advent not too long ago, back in 2018. In fact, I baptized John on the same day he was accepted as a member, and I officiated their wedding. So on Thursday, July 9th at 11:55 p.m., after Megan had about 24 hours of labor, they welcomed their baby girl, Quinn Elizabeth Marr, into the world, and we joined them in giving thanks to God that they are home and well. Old Time Gospel Sunday is just a week away on July 26th at 10:30 a.m. So how's that going to work? Well, it's pretty simple. This is going to be an outside service. We're going to ask you to park in the secondary parking lot, then bring your lawn chairs that you brought with you, pick up your bulletin and your self-contained communion elements, and then pick your parcel of pavement for the worship service. Bring an umbrella for some shade. We are doing this way so that we can sing together. We want to sing those old-time gospel songs, and we're encouraging you to bring a cooler with some cool drinks and some things for a picnic lunch. Stay for after the service and enjoy some camaraderie. We hope that you will stay in your parking spot parcel unless you need to go or use the church for the restroom. VBS is already here, but not yet. Well, what's that mean? Simply this: we are doing something new and cool with Vacation Bible School this week. In fact, here's Matt Pittman to tell you a little more.
Normally we have about 60 to 70 kids that are here in the building, running around, doing all kinds of things. And then this year, that can't happen. So I was able to be able to share ideas with colleagues. And one of my colleagues was doing this neighborhood vacation Bible school where you would go to somebody's house and present 30 to 45 minute programming, and it was just in their yard, so that wouldn't be 50 people there. It's going to be like 10 or something like that, and that's been very successful. I think there's 4 or 5 that we've done. I mean, I would say we've had 10 at each one at this point. Yeah. Some are like I did one at my house, so that's on the west side, and then there have been 2 here in Upper Arlington, and then Dublin. Yeah. I have I have 4 teams of 2 people, an adult and then a senior high youth. I mean, I think it's been a nice alternative for a Vacation Bible School thing. And the kids are out of the house, and they're not looking at a screen. Tuesday, July 21st at 6:30, and what we're going to do, all the teams will be here, so we can take on more kids because we can socially distance groups, and we're all going to be doing a one story, and it'll just be nice to be here and have fun with each other, even though we can't, do what we've normally done. It's better than sitting in the house and being on Zoom or some of those things. Our virtual VBS, and it will be debuting And I mean debuting because you can go and do the virtual VBS anytime you want to. It's not like you have to do it exactly at the time that we're doing it. There'll be links on the web page of Advent's YouTube page. There are games and also a craft. And we also have dance instruction too, which that's kind of unique to Advent. I think that we've always had the dream team and those kind of things. But Greta Barron, one of our leaders for the dream team, she said she wanted to do the dance instruction videos. And lots of fun. I think that that's the other side of it too. It's really well done. It's just a neat program, and it's fun, and it's funny, and it's entertaining, and
faithful.
Yep, absolutely. But it talks about how we can focus on God, and we see God, we hear God, we can talk to others, and we can pray, and then we can live for others by loving them. And what a great message. And that's Holy Spirit stuff, so
Amen. Children's bulletins are now interactive. Each week, our Friday newsletter called the E-Herald, you can have sent to your email's inbox with all the Advent news and notes you need for the week. Just sign up at adventelc.org. As part of that weekly communication, you see a link for worship in the bulletin and the children's bulletin. Now, at the bottom of those pages is a code of the Children's Bulletin that is unique to Advent ELC. Just click on the Games button on the E-Herald, put that code, and unlock the Bible games that change to each week's worship theme. It's pretty fun. In fact, it's so fun, I even like to play it in the church office. Here are this week's birthdays.
Happy, 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 happy birthday.
Birthday blessings to all of you. Last but not least, our worship and witness team has decided to go to only one service, both in person and online, starting the first Sunday in August. This is due to low attendance at the 8:30 service. Again, there's going to be one worship service, both in person and online, beginning at the beginning of August at 10:30 a.m. Well, that's it for our Advent announcements this week. If you have any questions, or if you have an announcement that you'd like to have included, please email Mary Garland, our administrative assistant here at Advent, at seki@adventelc.org. Due to limiting people in the building, Mary is in the building on Tuesdays and Thursdays from noon until 4. Until we meet again, blessings to you. And please make sure to follow us and like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Advent ELC.